Get ready to step into the battlefield where only the strongest survive. Magomed Ankalaev, the unstoppable machine that defies the laws of the octagon, emerges as the ultimate predator in mixed martial arts. With a lethal combination of precision, power, and an indomitable mindset, the Russian threatens to shake up the entire division. And this time, Alex Pereira is right in the eye of the storm. Don't miss it, because this is just the beginning of the legend of a future champion. But first, subscribe and comment who you think will win the fight. Magomed Ankalaev, born June 2, 1992 in Makhachkala, Dagestan, is a talented mixed martial arts fighter of Russian descent. From an early age, Magomed showed an innate interest in combat disciplines and began training in Sambo, a Russian martial art. Ankalaev soon excelled in the world of Sambo, achieving several national and international titles. Eventually, he decided to expand his skills and delve into MMA, where his Sambo prowess gave him a significant advantage. Known for his strength, technique, and ability to adapt to any situation inside the octagon, Ankalaev quickly rose through the ranks of the UFC. His impressive record and resounding victories have positioned him as one of the most promising contenders in the light heavyweight division. Despite facing some of the best fighters in the world, Magomed Ankalaev continues to prove his worth and continues to work tirelessly towards his ultimate goal, becoming the UFC champion. His dedication, discipline, and exceptional skills make him a formidable opponent and a potential future champion. Magomed Ankalaev made his professional MMA debut on January 18, 2014 at the Oplot Challenge 96 event. Magomed Ankalaev versus Vasily Babic. The fight was intense and closely contested, with both fighters displaying their skills and stamina. Ankalaev, known for his Sambo prowess, used his technique and strength to maintain control for most of the bout. Babic, on the other hand, proved to be a tenacious opponent, resisting Ankalaev's attacks and looking for opportunities to counterattack. Throughout the 3 rounds, both fighters traded blows and showed great adaptability. At the end of the fight, the judges awarded the victory to Ankalaev by majority decision. After that win in his debut, he continued to be more excited than ever going into the WFCA 38th League. Magomed Ankalaev faced Wagner Prado. Magomed Ankalaev looked imposing from the start. With a firm stance and calculated movements, he began to dominate the fight, always stalking his opponent.
Я сказал, что он уступает как раз в этом показателе Анкалаеву.
Да, видит Магомед пока, не хочется, сказал Магомед. Но попасть туда однозначно хотел.
Магомед в ответной форме. Кстати, сейчас в стойке через клинч, колено.
Wagner Prado was not easily intimidated and launched a series of attacks looking to surprise Ankalaev.
И Шамиль Алибатыров, и в том числе тяжи 93 килограмма. Он не особо...
However, Magomed, at 3 minutes and 33 seconds, with a series of quick and devastating blows, he took Prado against the fence and submitted him with a fierce right hook, followed by a powerful left punch, leaving Prado without an answer and forcing the referee to stop the fight.
Все подсказки от Сукраба, тренера, через ударная техника. Магомед, ну и здесь вот качественный тейкдаун с его стороны. Диа на сегодняшнем турнире. Сукраб здесь и попадали жесткий. Есть нокаут! Прадо рядом с нокаутом. Да, и посмотрите, тяжелейший нокаут.
After impressive victories at the WFCA, he got his chance to fight for the title. On October 4th, 2016, Magomed Ankalaev faced Maxim Grishin. From the start of the fight, Ankalaev showed his dominance with a combination of precise punches. During the first 3 rounds, Ankalaev showed meticulous strategy, crumbling Grishin's resistance blow by blow. His ability to control distance and his precision in attacking his opponent's vulnerable areas were evident. In the 4th round, at 1 minute and 13 seconds, Ankalaev found his moment of glory. After a powerful left hook, he knocked Maxim down. Maxim recovered, but after getting up, Ankalaev landed a powerful high kick, which knocked Maxim down again. Ankalaev landed a flurry of decisive punches, forcing the referee to intervene and stop the fight, thus winning the light heavyweight title.
Все видит Максим, еще попадает! Тяжеленное попадание! И хаммертисты пытается включить Магомед Анкалаев, бросается добивать, Максим уходит! Хайкик тяжеленный! И технический нокаут! Победа Магомеда Анкалаева в 4-м!
After winning the title, he defended it on several occasions, one of those being at the WFCA 43 event on October 4th, 2017. Magomed Ankalaev faced Celso Ricardo da Silva. Silva wanted to impose himself on Ankalaev from the start, but the latter demonstrated his superiority with an impenetrable defense.
Знаете, на встречу уже попадает жестко правым сбоку, в том числе и очень устойчив, как любой греко-римец. Расчетливый, точный, как он здорово сейчас переводит.
Just 1 minute and 11 seconds into the first round, Ankalaev connected a series of devastating blows that left da Silva unable to respond. Ankalaev's impressive performance culminated in a victory by technical knockout. In addition to defending the title, he ended up consolidating his reputation as one of the most fearsome fighters in the light heavyweight division.
Мощнейший. Очень хорошо развит.
Очень жестко бьет. И очень жестко.
After an impressive early run, he was finally called up to the ranks of the UFC. On March 17, 2018, Magomed Ankalaev made his UFC debut facing Paul Craig at UFC Fight Night 127 in London, England. From the start of the fight, Ankalaev demonstrated his superior striking skills, landing a series of precise strikes that kept Craig on the defensive.
As you said when you spoke to him earlier in fight week, needs to get a win here. He's 9-2.
His ground control was also evident as he scored several takedowns and maintained dominance for much of the bout. Ankalaev's technique and discipline positioned him as the clear favorite throughout the 3 rounds. Craig, however, showed remarkable resilience and tenacity, looking for opportunities to turn the situation around.
That's what he was looking for. He was looking for a level change up.
Have scooted his butt back to the fence.
Nice.
From his knees.
Wow.
In the final seconds of the 3rd round, when it seemed that Ankalaev was on the verge of securing a unanimous decision victory, Craig managed to apply a triangle lock from the bottom guard. It was an unexpected and masterful maneuver that took Ankalaev by surprise. With just 1 second left on the clock, Ankalaev was forced to tap out at 4 minutes and 59 seconds into the 3rd round. This loss in his debut was a tough blow for Ankalaev, but it was also a valuable lesson. But that loss only served to motivate Ankalaev further, who was determined to redeem himself. He returned to the UFC. On September 15, 2018, Magomed Ankalaev faced Marcin Prashnio at UFC Fight Night 136 in Moscow, Russia. From the instant the bell rang, Ankalaev took control of the fight.
Who features in our co-main event, they train together. Warsaw. He said
we see one of these Russian Dagestani fighters and they just march forward, they stay very decided to let that knee go.
Oh, beautiful work. Slip into the
His relentless focus and precision in striking were evident as he moved forward with determination.
must have been. Great exchange here.
One sort of left, right hooks there.
Prashnio tried to keep up, but Ankalaev gave him no respite. With fluid and calculated movements, Ankalaev displayed impenetrable defense, dodging his opponent's attacks and responding with devastating counterpunches. As the first round progressed, Ankalaev looked for the perfect opportunity to launch his decisive attack after a right hook destabilized Marcin. And then, at 3 minutes and 9 seconds, the climactic moment arrived. With a precise and devastating head kick, Ankalaev left Marcin stunned and vulnerable. Wasting no time, Ankalaev followed up with a flurry of punches that forced the referee to stop the fight. After redeeming himself in his early days in the UFC, Ankalaev found his groove. On February 23, 2019, Magomed Ankalaev faced Klidson Abreu at UFC Fight Night 145 in Prague, Czech Republic. From the start of the first round, Ankalaev showed his dominance with a combination of precise strikes and solid defense.
Глаза у нашего соотечественника. Пошел вперед.
Хорошая заруба только что была, обменялись ударами.
Abreu, an experienced Brazilian jiu-jitsu fighter, tried to take the fight to the ground, but Ankalaev remained in control and avoided being submitted. Throughout the 3 rounds, Ankalaev continued to impose his pace and land significant strikes.
Пока не ищет счастья в партере. Кстати, Абрю, посмотрите, пошел вперед и, по-моему,
На ногах.
не застаиваться. Идет вперед Абрю, но ловит его Анкалаев.
Хороший хайкик, но в блок.
Тех новых правил, о которых мы говорили перед этим поединком.
His ability to maintain distance and his precision in striking were key factors in his performance. Although Klidson had important moments as well.
Попытка перевести бой на землю.
At the end of the fight, the judges awarded the victory to Ankalaev by unanimous decision, recognizing his dominance and technical skills. Ankalaev continued to show that he was going all out in the UFC, as he made it clear. On November 9, 2019, Magomed Ankalaev faced Dalcha Lungiambula at the UFC Fight Night 163 event in Moscow, Russia. From the start of the first round, Ankalaev took the initiative, but both fighters entered into fierce exchanges. Lungiambula, known for his strength and aggression, tried to keep up, but Ankalaev gave him no respite.
That is so crazy that dude just landed a wheel kick to the head and then finished it.
As the fight progressed, Ankalaev imposed his pace by landing significant blows. In the third round, at 29 seconds, Ankalaev landed a front kick to the head that left Lungiambula stunned and vulnerable. Wasting no time, Ankalaev followed with a right hook, a series of punches that forced the referee to stop the fight, awarding him the victory by technical knockout.
And of all the superlatives,
After a controversial victory in favor of Ankalaev in his fight against Ion Cutelaba, where the referee stopped the fight prematurely, believing that Cutelaba was knocked out, when in fact he was pretending to be stunned to lure Ankalaev into a trap. This decision generated a lot of controversy and led the organization to schedule a rematch. On October 24, 2020, Magomed Ankalaev vs. Ion Cutelaba II. Both fighters were determined to make their superiority clear. From the start of the fight, Ankalaev showed his dominance with a combination of precise punches and impenetrable defense.
Cutelaba
will allow Cutelaba to keep Ankalaev in his target, keep him in his...
Cutelaba, known for his aggression and power, tried to pressure Ankalaev, but the latter maintained control of the fight with his superior technique and strategy.
Of landing his own punches. Oh!
Ankalaev with a knockdown. Cutelaba back to his feet.
That's crazy.
Cutelaba tried to take Ankalaev.
As the first round progressed, Ankalaev gradually took the pace of the fight and took advantage of opportunities to attack. At 4 minutes and 19 seconds into the first round, Ankalaev landed a powerful right hook, which dropped Cutelaba after several blows on the ground. With Cutelaba visibly stunned and unable to defend himself, the referee intervened and stopped the fight, awarding the victory to Ankalaev.
That piston-like left hand of Ankalaev.
Magomed Ankalaev trying to get Cutelaba out of there. Unconscious. Ankalaev with style points tonight.
No question anymore, John Anik. There is no question anymore as to who's the better fighter between Magomed and Ankalaev.
The truth is that Ankalaev's dominance was brutal, but controversies followed him. On October 21st, 2023, Magomed Ankalaev and Johnny Walker faced each other for the first time at UFC 294. The fight took an unexpected turn when Walker surprised Ankalaev with a flying knee. Ankalaev managed to take Walker down and take him against the fence, but in the process, he threw an illegal knee that hit Walker's jaw. The fight was immediately stopped, and after a mix-up between Walker, the referee, and the doctor, it was decided that Walker was not fit to continue.
He is getting better and better every single show in this octagon. I can't wait to see what he creates from here.
Hey, Dominic, I look at Alonzo midfield.
This led to the fight being declared a no contest, leading to boos from the crowd and a huge controversy. This led to a rematch being scheduled. On January 13, 2024, Magomed Ankalaev and Johnny Walker faced off in a highly anticipated rematch at UFC Fight Night 234. From the start of the fight, both fighters showed their aggression and skills.
The fight was how deceiving that Walker can be and how he can bait you in and he's even.
Walker started out with his signature unpredictable and explosive style,
The explosiveness of the man.
while Ankalaev stayed calm and controlled the pace of the fight. As the fight progressed, Ankalaev took control, landing accurate punches and keeping Walker on the defensive.
It definitely changes the side of the octagon. Changes the way you back up from strikes.
Looking the best version of himself right now.
In the second round, at 2 minutes and 42 seconds, Ankalaev found his opportunity. He landed a devastating right hook that left Walker without a response, forcing the referee to stop the fight and awarding him the victory.
Careful, he can walk into a head kick because he's constantly going. Oh! Wow! That's it!
That's it!
Yeah.
Magomed Ankalaev settles the score in emphatic fashion.
That was
Round
good.
2 knockout.
That was a good stoppage. He dropped it, the uppercut.
As Magomed Ankalaev prepares for his highly anticipated fight against Alex Pereira, it is clear that this UFC light heavyweight title shot is a defining moment in his career. After facing several controversies and obstacles, Ankalaev finally has the chance to prove himself in the octagon and claim the belt he has long yearned for. This fight is not only an opportunity for Ankalaev to cement his reputation as one of the best fighters in his division, but also to silence the critics and prove that he belongs among the UFC elite. With his impressive record and skills, the showdown with Pereira promises to be a bout filled with excitement and technique. Ankalaev's path to this point has been challenging, but his determination and perseverance have led him to this pivotal moment. Now, more than ever, he is ready to give it his all in the octagon and seek the victory that will crown him the UFC light heavyweight champion. If you liked this incredible journey on Magomed Ankalaev, we invite you to explore more about the fascinating lives and knockouts of other great athletes who left their mark on the history of MMA. So don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell.